piano. He had diamonds in his eyes and his hair was a halo. And he began to play like nothing I ever heard. It was crazy, made me dizzy. I think smoking is the word. I am married to the kingmaker, but of all the kings he chooses, JoJo's a ball breaker. He's a heart taker, and they call him the darling of the muses. As I entered the parlor, JoJo sat at the piano. He had diamonds in his eyes and his hair was a halo. And he began to play like nothing I'd ever heard. It was crazy, made me dizzy. I think smoking is the word. The king is in the counting house, counting all the voices in his head. JoJo kisses my children at night and tucks them into bed. We traded tunes for days, took evening walks after tea. Nothing happened, I'm ashamed that there was no impropriety. But he does give me a touch, and he blows all my fuses. How did I fall in love with the darling of the muses? Tongue started wagging after me and my kids. I wish I'd had half the fun that they'd imagined that I did. But I got bills to pay, I got work to do. Ain't it funny how JoJo didn't get a scarlet tattoo? The king is in the counting house, counting all the voices in his head. JoJo kisses my children at night and tucks them into bed. The kingmaker left me when he jumped into the ride. The voices in his head were so much stronger than mine. But I loved him with a vengeance, every moment here gone. He left me with JoJo, but he also left me all alone. The king is in the counting house, counting all the voices in his head. And when he took his last breath, I turned to JoJo and said, let's take a trip together, but he blew his kisses to me. He said he'd rather be a loner as long as he was free. Now my heart is broken twice, and I'm left with all those bruises. How did I fall in love with the darling of the muses? And now I'm in the counting house, counting all the voices in my head. And now I'm in the counting house, counting all the voices in my head. And now I'm in the counting house. Saddled with the duty of writing songs about true love. It's something that composers ought to do. My heart is young, though not in years, but I see love through a lens of fear. It's hard to tell the false from what's true. I recognize the sputtering of broken hearts when they take wing. They need the strength of two where there's just one. I've seen the shot off Cupid's bow miss its mark and crash below my feet. I gaze ahead and I walk on. World don't perish, sky don't fall until I'm with the one I love. And world don't perish, sky don't fall on me. World don't perish, sky don't fall until I'm with the one I love. World don't perish, sky don't fall on me. I notice that you're generous. You heal my heart with tenderness, and my imagination starts to run. the club of lonely hearts. I am a patron of the art, and I know how this ends before it's done. World don't perish, sky don't fall, until I'm with the one I love. The world don't perish, sky don't fall on me. World don't perish, sky don't fall, until I'm with the one I love. The world don't perish, sky don't fall on me. I dreamed we shared a moment where you drew me in, caressed my hair, and whispered softly in a dulcet tone. I close my eyes as if it's mine to feel that tenderness one time again. My eyes flash open, I'm alone. World don't perish, sky don't fall, until I'm with the one I love. The world don't perish, sky don't fall on me. World don't perish, sky don't fall, until I'm with the one I love. World don't perish, sky don't fall on me. It's me, Jolene, who takes the blame. I hear you yodeling my name every single time you get the chance. You declare that I'm the one who came along and spoiled your fun. You're just using me for your sneak dance. Don't blame me. Some say you're the finest woman they've ever seen. I don't want to compete with you. I don't want your man wants me. That song you sing is such a fraud. You spin your tail like Scheherazade, as if your live or die depends on me. Your imaginings put me through hell. The truth is stranger than the story you tell. Listen up, the truth will set you free. Don't blame me. Some say you're the finest woman they've ever seen. I don't want to compete with you. I don't want your man wants me. Your man is not the one for me. But if he wants some love, cut him loose, set him free. I see the sadness in your eyes, yeah, that's a look I recognize. When a situation's finally seen, if you didn't think I'd done you wrong, I bet we would get along. We have more in common than it seems. Don't blame me. Some say you're the finest woman they've ever seen. I don't want to compete with you. I don't want your man wants me. Your man is not the one for me. But if he wants some love, cut him loose, you the finest woman I've ever seen. And I don't want to compete with you. Don't want to compete with you. I don't want your man, I want you. War is dust, war is loud sound, war is boots upon the ground. But I've never been to war.
You've never been to war.
War is miles of shifting sand. War is blood upon my hands. But I've never been to war. I've seen it on a movie screen. I've heard a childless mother scream. I've seen the documentary, but I've never been. War is suffering, war is pain. War is money down the drain. War is inhuman. As you're counting up the cost, how do you count the life that's lost? When you've never been to war, you've seen it on a movie screen. You've heard a childless mother scream. You've seen the documentary, but you've never been. All is fair in love and war, they say. What's fair about them anyway? Cause war hurts. Cause war hurts. And it never goes away. The wounds may heal, the hurting stays where we've never been. Don't keep your wars all in one place. Plan future wars in outer space. But you've never been to war. Fill your army with the brave. Cause if you're wealthy, you get waived. And you never go to war. You've seen it on a movie screen.
Seen it on the movie screen.
You've heard a childless mother scream.
That child was hollering, ooh.
You've seen the documentary,
Yes, it did.
but you've never been.
You ain't never been to war. You ain't never been to war.
Fair in love and war, they say. What's fair about them anyway? Cause war hurts.
War will hurt you, war will hurt you, war will hurt you, war will hurt you.
Cause war
War will
hurts.
hurt you, war will hurt you, war will hurt you, war will hurt you.
And it never goes away. The wounds may heal, the hurting stays where we've never been.
Yeah, bitches. War hurts like a bitch.
Cause war hurts.
War hurts, bitches.
It never goes away. The wounds may heal, the hurting stays where we've never been.
Never been. That's some shit you never did. You'll be going there again. Never did. I'm just a jellyfish
I was born
stuck
on the moon.
And
Don't know what's up or what's
kinda
down.
slimy.
I wasn't supposed to leave my home. I wasn't supposed to be found here with gravity holding me close to the ground. I have a resistance to east and to west. I don't want to go either way. With much persistence, I'm moving on. But in what direction I cannot say, because gravity is holding me close to the ground. I am a jellyfish birthed on the moon. I'm evolving. I am a jellyfish birthed on the moon. I'm revolving and I don't know now, but I'll find my way somehow. You wouldn't believe if I told you the truth. You won't understand what it meant. Turns out my life was transported here. I was a mad scientist experiment, and they let me go and released me into the cold. I am a jellyfish birthed on the moon. I'm evolving. I am a jellyfish birthed on the moon. I'm revolving and I don't know now, but I'll find my way somehow. Excuse me, please, there has been some mistake. I was born to be free and float in outer space. You brought me down to earth. Now I can't find my place, and I'm topsy-turvy. I'm topsy-turvy. I am a jellyfish birthed on the moon. I'm evolving. I am a jellyfish birthed on the moon. I'm revolving and I don't know now, but I'll find my way somehow. For you and I, there is no distance, no future, no past tense, no sense of time. For you and I, there is no heaven, no hell to be forgiven, no reason, no right. For you and I, there is no history, no sense of mystery, there is no why. For you and I, we are not earthbound, we never touch ground when we can fly. Can you imagine if we have never begun and that will never end? Can you imagine if we are not just one spark, lighting up a sky full of love. What brought us close? The law of attraction, but human reaction is keeping us alive here. You bring me home, a place I can let go, and I don't even really know until I arrive there. Can you imagine if we have never begun and that will never end? Can you imagine if we are not separate at all, but that we're just one spark lighting up the sky full of love? I'm here to console, and this is not romance. This is not by chance. It's what we're made for. Oh, bless my soul, I bear it freely. Take anything that you need. You give me back so much more. Can you imagine if we have never begun and that will never end? Can you imagine that we are not separate at all, but that we're just one spark lighting up the sky full of love? I'm here to console, and this is not romance. This is not by chance. It's what we're made for. Oh, bless my soul, I bear it freely. Take anything that you need. Give me back so much more. You give me back so much more. You give me back so much more.
Bass playing's really good.
I've been so high on your love, came to rely on your love. Now I ask why. Got a degree in your love, got a paper degree of your love for eternity. But now you don't look my way. Come down on my knees for your love, suit your enemies for your love, cut down family trees. But now you don't look my way. I faced every fear for your love, shed salty tears for your love, gave my best years. But now you don't look my way. Who made the stars cross up in the sky? Who got you singing a new tune? Who made your heart skip a beat away from mine? Who put lasso around the moon? You know that I feed on your love. I beg and I plead for your love. I've got your love. God knows I've tried for your love. You're not satisfied. You don't look my way. Who made the stars cross up in the sky? Who got you singing a new tune? Who made your heart skip a bit away from mine? Who put lasso around the what do I have to show without your love? Who do I know? I don't know you. Please set me free from this love. Lord, rescue me from this love. You're all I see. You don't look my way. I ran as fast as I could, down to the storefront corner, peeking over the rows, hoping to see the promise of the Ferris wheel, part of the sphere, winking back at me from the sky. I could see colors, the lights all aglow. Oh, how they twinkle at night. It's time for the carnival. Can I go? Hop a ride on the merry-go-round. Let's climb to the top of the Ferris wheel. I can see everything better from here. Didn't have much to hope for, never dreamed of diamonds or rubies. Came by the crazy, honestly, learned how to act scene from the movies. Ah, you should have seen me back then. I was drunk with desire, I wanted to be good at something, good to someone, prove them all to be liars. It's time for the carnival, can I go? Hop a ride on the merry-go-round. Let's climb to the top of the Ferris wheel. I can see everything better from here. I sit on the bench in Cape May. October lies mute on the shore. The church is a junkie's playground. The Connies don't stop there no more. Yes, it's a bit chilly in autumn, but I'm still seeking thrills and I have the right. No one should hold that against me. Everyone deserves to see pretty lights. It's time for the carnival. Can I go? Hop a ride on the merry-go-round. Let's climb to the top of the Ferris wheel. Doesn't matter how fast you go fast or slow as you might. All of life is a circle, catch as you can, don't hold on too tight. Just when you think you've gone forward, you might go backward again. Don't waste your time counting accomplishments if you can't count on your friends. It's time for the carnival.
Can I go?
Up a ride on the merry-go-round.
Down the merry-go-round, bitches.
Let's climb to the top of the Ferris wheel. I can see everything better from here. It's a wonder how every day is a new portrait. We get to paint it, often without much care. Some days we find that we've painted a wheel. Some days are fine working. Brushstroking blindly, we stumble on something rare. But this day I put aside to create with intention, rather than run from fear or try to hide. I've got a new canvas, this old easel to lean on, and I'm painting you next to me, by my side. Sometimes an artist will paint the landscape they see right before them. Looks so real you can imagine you're there. Sometimes they paint with visions and dreams, abstract and foreign, taking your heart on a journey, who knows where. I can paint it serene for the parts I'm not free to mention, with as much honesty as we both can abide. I've got a new canvas, this old easel to lean on, and I'm painting you next to me, by my side. If I could inhabit a painting, which one would I choose to? The skies of Van Gogh or the fields of Monet? But I've come to the truth that this is the frame I belong to, and that someone's painting me a little late. My colors may fade, my body may break, my mind lose dimension. The persistence of time never lets you stay long for the ride. I've got a new canvas, this old easel to lean on, and I'm painting you next to me, by my side. And when the story is over, when the paint dries, and all that's left are those observing to the side, will they see satisfaction in my eyes when they look at my portrait? I can see your hands are tied. You want to hold the hand of your beautiful bride, but it's not safe, you need to hide. You get glances when you take outside chances, and still you choose love, even though you're in danger. All the moments you've lost, having like you're strangers in your own land. Coming in now for a kiss, you have to look around, make sure that nothing's amiss. There's no one you want to offend, least of all a relative or a friend. And still you choose love, even though you're in danger of the moments you've lost, having to act like you're strangers in your own land. Love is rare and hard to find. It moves the heavens and the earth and the stars to all align. You give up everything you make it through, only for someone to say it's not for you. But love is love, 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 is love. When will love be free for everyone? When will it be safe to hold hands and kiss in the sun? No matter your origin, your race, your creed, your color, your religion, and still you choose love, even though you're in danger of the moments you've lost, having to act like you're strangers in your own land. Love is rare and hard to find. It moves the heavens and the earth and the stars to all align. You give up everything, you make it through, only for someone to say it's not for you. But love is love, 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 love is love, is love, is love, is love, is love, love is love, is love, is love. See you a couple hours. Hey you, with all of your familiar, everyone loves you and all you lay bare, shrouded with the stars all around you. They enter your orbit and want to stay there, and I want to stay there too. I am nothing new.
Ain't nothing new.
Is that you with your beautiful broken, strewn out in pieces for everyone to see? Some like an angel or secretly spoken, leaving your lips and then entering me, and I am broken too. I am nothing new. There you go with your transient energy. Don't stay too long, they might find out you're real. I'm not a time bomb of lyrical tragedy. It's not what you said, it's how you made them feel. Walking out the door, leave them wanting more, and I am left there too. I am nothing snow, clinging to dirt in a mall parking lot. Pardon me, Harvey night, still have a twilight's glow. Most of me knowing it's dust that I've got, but I hold on like glue. Vanishing from view, and I am nothing new. I never thought I'd be around to watch my hair turn silver brown overnight. For all the fears the world lays bare, to be afraid of my own hair isn't right. So I embrace the gray, although it seems so radical and strange. If wisdom comes with hair of white, well, let's just call them highlights. Come on, bring this change. Oh no, I won't hang on to who I used to be. Oh no, I am moving on, getting closer, positively free, aging like a son of a bitch.
Goodbye, Pluto. So long to your tradition and your solo life's ambition of just whirling around the sun. Goodbye, Pluto. Being number 9 was nice till you lost your planetary status. Now you're simply rock and ice. There are 8 that spin before you and they use up all the rays the sun gives to her children to turn the night to day. So goodbye, Pluto. I know it doesn't seem quite fair. 3,000 million miles away, and God just leaves you there. And I think I understand when the spin gets out of hand. Sometimes all that's left is how to say goodbye. Goodbye, Pluto. All this bidding you do, I but both of us know better that you're orbiting ain't through. Never mind them, Pluto. With one roll around the sun, 250 years go by. When that year is done, by that time, Pluto, they'll be dead and gone to dust, taking their equations with them, their opinions gone to rust. And I think I understand when the spin gets out of hand. Sometimes all that's left is how to say goodbye. La da 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 da, la da da da, la da 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 da. Goodbye, old me. You were useful while you lasted. Now I'm dropping off that bastard that kept springtime out of reach. Farewell, you old familiar, as you track your way through space. There comes a time when all of us are done and get replaced. So goodbye, Pluto. And I think I understand when the spin gets out of hand. Sometimes all that's left is how to say goodbye. Sometimes all that's left is how to say goodbye. You can live on pie and whiskey, but you surely won't live too long. One is as sweet as your very first kiss, the other gonna go down strong. Neither one will sustain, and the other make it better lame and go all wrong. You can live on pie and whiskey, but you surely won't live too long. You can sing yourself a lullaby like your mama sang to you. Hers was just like a ring of the bell. Yours is like a worn-out shoe. She had a voice just like honey. Yours is like leather nails and glue. You can sing yourself a lullaby like your mama said. Yeah, yeah, yeah. La di da di da di da di da di do. Yeah, 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 yeah. Ha ha ha. You can cry, cry, cry like no tomorrow, but yesterday come and gone. Hijack the pie and the whiskey, kidnap your mama's soul. Oh, but worn-out shoes are made for walking. You better get walking, 'cause you ain't gonna be here long. You can cry, cry, cry like no tomorrow. You can sing yourself a lullaby. You can live on pie or whiskey, but you surely won't live too. Down in Jamaica, they've got lots of pretty women. Steal your money and they'll break your heart. Lonesome Sue, she's in love with old Sam. Take her from the fire into the frying pan on and on. She just keeps on trying. And he smiles, but it feels like crying. On and on, on and on, on and on. Lonesome Jimmy sits alone in the moonlight. Saw his woman kiss another man. So he takes the lighter, steals the stars from the sky, puts on Sinatra and he starts to cry. Oh, you know, he just keeps on trying. Sometimes it feels like dying. On and on, on and on, on and on. For the first time is the last time. It can make you feel so bad. You know it, God is showing. Hold on tight. Don't let us say goodnight. Got the sun on my shoulders, toes in the sand. My woman left me for some other man. Oh, but I don't worry, I just dream I'm still tan. Back up my heart and see now where it lands. On and on. He just keeps on trying. He smiles and he feels like crying. On and on. Yeah, he just keeps on trying, and it's time when it feels like crying. On and on and on, on and on. I take the train downtown every day. You get on Fifth and Market. It's none of my business. You shouldn't have to ride. Someone who cares enough should drive you. That's what I'd say. But I'm just a boy on a train. Sometimes I'm lost in the clickety-clack. By my window, one could be mine. You could be waiting there. I could be covered in your kisses like crazy rain, but I'm just a boy on a train. Every so often You carry a light green bag. Once on a Thursday you smiled at me. Then we'd have coffee. Then we'd have children. Then we'd have Main Street. Thank you, conductor, for your timely warning that the doors have closed. I missed my stop and I'm late again. Soon to be reprimanded. And if I'm fired, I'll ever so kindly reply, do what you must, for I'm resilient. 'Cause I've seen a face so shining and brilliant that I've been a king if just for one moment. One moment of fame for a boy on a train. Da, 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 Hi, I thought I'd drop by. So nice to see you. It's been so long since I've been holding you. And I've been holding on to prayer. My dreams never seem to come true. I'm never letting go, never letting go, never letting go. It's not that easy. I'm never letting go, never letting go, never letting go. I'm crazy about you, and I just can't live without you. I'm gonna get that. I keep the kitchen light on these last few nights. I don't blow out, it just keeps shining bright. And now your eyes, they dance away from mine. Is there somebody new again this time? 'Cause I'm never letting go, never letting go, never letting go. It's not that easy. I'm never letting go, never letting go, never letting go. I'm crazy about you, but I can't live without you. I could be a gentleman, walk away with style, but I'd fight to keep you. Throw my arms around you, this is crazy, I know, but I just have to show. I'm never letting go, never letting go, never letting go. It's not that easy. No, I'm never letting go, never letting go, never letting go. A good Halloween song when you think about it. Are we really happy with this lonely game we play? Searching for words to say. Searching but not finding, understanding anywhere. We're lost in a masquerade. And we're both afraid to say we're just too far away. From being close together from the start. Tried to talk it over, but the words got in the way. We're lost in the side, lonely game we play. Thoughts of leaving disappear every time I see your eyes. No matter how hard I try, to understand the reason that we carry on this way. We're all in a masquerade. We're both afraid to say we're just too far away. From being close together from the start. We tried to talk it over, but the words got in the way. We're lost inside this lonely game we play. Thoughts of leaving disappear every time I see your eyes. No matter how hard I try, to understand the reason that we're carrying on this way. We're all in a masquerade. In a masquerade. Thank you, Toby. Thank you, Toby. Yeah, yeah, you did. For the Canadian people. Just when our love got lost, you said that you were constant as a northern star. Constantly gets retired. Where's that at? If you want me, I'll be in the bar. On the back of a cartoon coaster and the blue screen of the TV line. I drew a map of Canada. Oh, Canada. With your face sketched on it twice. You're in my blood like holy wine. Love so bitter, baby, but oh so sweet. I could drink a case of you, darling, and I'd still be on my feet. I'd still be on my feet. I'm just a lonely painter. I live here in my box of paint. I'm frightened by the devil, and I'm drawn to those who ain't afraid. I remember what you told me. You said that love was touching souls, and surely you touched mine. Because part of you comes out of me in these lines from time to time. You're in my blood like holy wine. Love so bitter, baby, but oh so sweet. I could drink a case of you, and I'd still be on my feet. I would still be on my feet. Better man let a mouth like yours, he do all your dirty, dirty, dirty ass deed. He said, go to a stay with her if you can, but be prepared to bleed. You're in my blood like holy wine. Love so bitter, baby, but oh so sweet. I could drink a case of you, and I'd still be on my feet. I would still be on my feet. I would still be on my feet. These eyes cry every night for you. These arms long to hold you again. The hurting's on me, yeah, but I will never be free, no, no, no. You gave a promise to me, yeah, you broke it. You broke it. These eyes watched you bring my world to an end. Oh, this heart cannot sit and pretend. The hurting's on me, yeah. I will never be free, no, no, no. You gave a promise to me, yeah. And you broke it, baby. These eyes, I'm crying. These eyes have seen a lot of love, but they're never gonna see another one like I had with you. These eyes, I'm crying. These eyes have seen a lot of love, but they're never gonna see another one like I had with you. These eyes, oh, I'm crying. These eyes have seen a lot of love, but they're never gonna see another one like I had with you. These eyes cry every night for you. The hurting's on me. I will never ever be free, no, no, no. You gave a promise to me, yeah, you broke it. You broke it, yeah, baby. These eyes, I'm crying. These eyes have seen a lot of love, but they're never gonna see another one like I had with you. I was working in the lab late one night when my eyes beheld an eerie sight. And my monster from his slab began to rise, and suddenly, to my surprise, he did the mash. He did the monster mash. He did the mash. Was a graveyard smash. He did the mash. The monster mash. He did the mash. From my laboratory at the castle east to the master bedroom where the vampires feast. The ghouls came from their humble abodes to get a jolt from my electrode. They did the mash. Oh, they did the monster mash, the monster mash. It was a graveyard smash. It did the mash. Hell yeah. They did the mash. Now you did it. Oh, the zombies were just having fun. Why wounded a party had just begun. The guests included Wolfman, Dracula, and his son. Oh, the scene was rocking hard, but digging the sounds. Are you going chained back by his baying hounds? The coffee bangers were about to arrive with their vocal group. The Crypt Kicker 5, they did the mash. They did the monster mash. They did the mash. Hey, it was a graveyard smash. They did the mash. It was a monster mash. They did the mash. Bow, 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 doo, bee. Out from his coffin, Drax's voice did ring. Seems like he was troubled by just one thing. He opened up the lid, shook his fist, and said, "Nobody ordered wings, and it's going right to my head." They did the mash. They played the monster mash. They did the mash. It was a graveyard smash. They did the mash. The monster mash, it was a smash. Did the mash. Did the mash. Did the mash. Yeah, they did the mash. Hey, yeah, yeah, they did the mash. Ooh, ooh, ooh. They did the mash. Thank Thanks for hanging out, everybody. I'm glad you are with us tonight. I'm Vance. It's Halloween. Probably going to do a bunch of songs with spooky, sciencey kind of vibe to them or something to that effect. Thanks for being here. Thanks for coming out and just being on the feed. You don't have to do anything. I am sending 10% of whatever you send me, though, if you feel like it, to Casa Myrna. Casa Myrna is Boston's largest provider of domestic violence awareness efforts and of shelter and supportive services to survivors. That's all there is to that. Ed Gunslaw, good to see you. Hey, Ed. Good to see you calling in from Texas. CM. I don't know if you know Ed, CM, Ed. But yeah, so that's what I'm giving. I'm giving money to these protective services for domestic violence folks. That's what I'm doing. I hope you like the wig. We had much more candy than we had kids come to the door. So that's not going to be pretty. Yeah, I don't know if I've ever played the Monster Mash before. I just downloaded the lyrics and took a stab at it and did it my way. I'm glad you're here. I'm just glad you're here. I am glad you're here. Werewolves of London. Yeah, I don't have it. Yeah, I don't have that one. Craig has torque. I was tormenting Craig earlier with posts that looked like they were spam, just to test, see if it was around. And he passed. Don. Wig? You have a wig on? I didn't notice. Very funny, cousin. As a cousin from my mother's side of the family. And I got another cousin from my father's side of the family here tonight. And I think my brother is still here. I'm just glad you folks are around. I just want to hang around you. Oh, Michelle. Hi, Framer. I only go up at night when the moon is full and the evening breezes blow. I go only high enough to see the ground below. I only go up at night. That's when no one else can see me being foolish and wishing for one more chance to do it all again. I was so much younger then and blinded by the beauty of the sun. It looked so lovely, I just had to touch it once, then tumbling down into the sea. Now I know. You taught me how to fly, and like any son, I wanted to make good my first impression. But words from the wise are wasted on the foolish and the young. Now I only go up at night. The illusion is complete. No one knows my survival. The twilight hours are mine and mine alone. I was so much younger then, and blinded by the beauty of the sun. It looked so lovely, I just had to touch it once. Then tumbling down into the sea. Now I know, now I know. I was so much younger then and blinded by the beauty of the sun. It looked so lovely, I just had to touch it once. Then tumbling down into the sea. Now I know, now I know. Ooh. Hey, Kevin Kelso. Great to hear from you, sir. I remember reading a lot of mythology as a kid. I don't know how much I remembered. I did remember that story of Icarus. Who wouldn't want to have wings at some point? Hi, Mary Beth. Glad you're here, too. Glad you were here. Because we were brown and tall, Jew and small, freckle, fat, buck-tooth, flat, black, and broken, short, and Christian, with teeth and hair in every direction. We were 20 different ways on how to pitch or catch a ball, but the day before November was the best day of the fall. Now, little Mikey Lundy had a dad who beat him daily for nothing anyone could ever put their finger on. As if he needed reason, it was always open season on Mikey when he came home late to all the whiskey gone. Now, little Mike was especially keen to be the Hulk at Halloween because he could wear a suit of green and hide the cuts and bruises. Hell, for one night, we could all just be just what we wanted to be most. Robber, princess, vampire, ghost, whatever our muses chooses, because we were brown and tall, Jew and small, freckle, fat, buck, tooth, flat, black and broken, short and Christian, with teeth and hair in every direction. We were 20 different views on which superhero had it all, but the day before November was the best day of the fall. Now, the older boys would spin us stories of Miller's Field and of a man that crossed old Mr. Miller and then disappeared from sight. And if you squint, the street light on the corner of 5th and Mason cast a 10-foot scarecrow shadow guarding Miller's Field at night. But that didn't stop the older boys from laying flaming bags of poop on old man Miller's front porch stoop and then do him the knock and run. We'd see a leg come from behind the door and stomp it out, and that is all we ever saw of old man Miller as long as we were young, because we were brown and tall, Jew and small, freckle, fat, buck-tooth, flat, black and broken, short and Christian, with teeth and hair in every direction. We were 20 different crayon shades should Crayola come to call, but the day before November was the best day of the fall. Now, we hated the candy apples that the Gormans dropped into our bag. They gummed up all the other stuff with their icky, sticky splatter. So Mikey's big idea, of course, was, hey, let's leave him on old Miller's porch, shout trick or treat, stinky feet, and then bang the door and scatter. So here he was, with 4'3" and braver than both you and me, tiptoeing with 10 apples on their dirty bamboo skewers. He rapped that door, and how he flew, the fastest 4-foot Hulk we knew, abandoning those treats of goo and all murderous pursuers, cause we were brown and tall, Jew and small, freckle, fat, buck, tooth, flat, black and broken, short and Christian, with teeth and hair in every direction. We were 20 ways to slap the side of pinball at the mall, but the day before November was the best day of the fall. As Halloweening slowed its pace and we'd visited every neighbor's door, we snuck past old man Miller's place and the apples weren't there anymore. So one by one, with pillowcases, booty filled and chocolate faces, we peeled off from our group for home to make our stomachs sore. Next day on the bus, we tallied peanut butter cups and raisinets and good and plenty when Mikey shrugged and said, my father never came back home. And we said nothing. We just kept blowing bazooka bubbles and chewing peanut M&Ms instead. The days grew warm and we hit the bikes and shorts and T-shirts, and so did Mike. The only bruise still on that tyke was just above his shoe, where a pedal caught him on the shin, jumping a curb in a banana seat Schwinn. That shaver made us all seem braver with all his daring do. He smiled a whole lot more since then, but he never saw his dad again, and speculation has it that that bird just up and flew. But if you pass by Miller's Field at night and squint at that 5th and Mason light, you swear where there was once one scarecrow, now there's clearly two. Because we were brown and tall, Jew and small, freckled, fat, buck-tooth flat, black and broken, short and Christian, with teeth and hair in every direction. We were 100 different hopes and dreams spray painted on God's wall, but the day before November was the best day of the fall. That goes to all the Mikey Lundys out there. Once upon a time when we were dead, just wandering around, biting and eating everybody all over town. Not a lot of brain function at the old spinal cord junctions, so we amble and we ramble and make the strangest of sounds. With all that trumping and marauding and human smorgasbord and other zombie business, a zombie surely can't get bored. So when two zombies meet each other and bump foreheads, it's no mistake. It's a perfect opportunity for some zombie patty cake, zombie patty cake. Clap the back of both hands, in the right, then the left, then the wrist of your friends. We thought about square dancing, but the rules, for goodness sake, we decided to go with this option. We played some zombie patty cake. But I remember that sailor sailing just as fast as he can. I remember that baker baking just as fast as he can. We have it on good authority that he was the sweetest old man. Zombie patty cake, clap the back of both hands, in the right, then the left, and the wrist of your friends. We thought about square dancing or arms wrestling, but that's just crazy because there's something else we got nothing. So if you ever wake up and you find yourself dead and you and your zombie friends are walking around scratching your head, I can't remember the get yourself a zombie partner, play you some zombie patty cake. That's what the story is about. Zombies gotta have lives too. Even if you step on their foot and they lose a shoe, zombies got their own problems that you don't even think about because nobody ever thinks about being a zombie. But that's gonna be you one day too. Even some of the greatest religions talking about rolling back rocks and stuff, people walking out and everything, and I am the way, you the way, all right. Everybody getting out your way because they're scared to death. You walking around as a zombie, as the world's famous zombie, as far as I'm concerned. I know that may be sacrilegious, and that's not the nicest thing to say, but if you look closely at that book, it's going to come out that way. That's the zombie right there. A zombie right in the middle of Africa, and nobody would even admit that he was black, but whatever, so they make up all kinds of other stories. That's what they do. Zombies are great for me and you. So if you ever wake up and find yourself dead, and you and your zombie friends are walking around scratching your head, you're looking for entertainment options in which we all can partake, get yourself a zombie partner, play you some zombie patty cake. Clap the back of both hands, then the right, then the left, then the wrist of your friends. We thought about break dancing, but break is no further way to prove to a zombie that he didn't have enough calcium in his diet to blind or play breakdancing with a zombie because them bones is brittle enough as it is. You better let zombies take care of their own business. Zombie patty cake, clap the back of both hands, then the right, then the left, then the wrist of your friend. Everybody look out, we're gonna play us. We gonna play us. We gonna play us some zombie patty cake. Yeah, girl, bitches. Pink ripe peaches in a pretty glass bowl. Goldfinch chirping on the telephone pole. Clothesline humming, I can hear it sing. When the wind is blowing through everything. Last day of winter, first day of spring. Living ain't easy, like a broke kite string. Today wasn't nothing, see what tomorrow brings. Trying to make a life out of simple things. Kitchen table covered with magazines, fresh cup of coffee, Franks and beans. Daffodils blooming by the garden stairs. I don't remember ever planting them there. Last day of winter, first day of spring. Living ain't easy, like a broke kite string. Today wasn't nothing, see what tomorrow brings. Trying to make a life out of simple things. Whippoorwill whistling, robin on the wing. A fresh cut apple, telephone ring. Any interruption, that's good enough for me. And what I wouldn't give for your company. Last day of winter, first day of spring. Living ain't easy, like a broke kite string. Today wasn't nothing, see what tomorrow brings. Trying to make a life out of simple things. Trying to make a life out of simple things. Baby hair and a woman's eye. I can feel you all through the night. Come along with me, I'm waiting for the sunrise. When you feel cold, I'll warm you. When you feel you can't go on, I come and hold you. It's you and me forever. Sarah, smile. I want you to smile a while for me, Sarah. If you feel like leaving, you know you can go. But why don't you stay until tomorrow? If you want to be free, you know, all you got to do is say so. When I feel cold, you warm me. When I feel I can't go on, you come and hold me. It's you and me forever. Sarah, smile. I want you to smile a while for me, Sarah. Sarah, smile. I want you to smile a while, Sarah. Smile. I want you to smile a while, Sarah. Smile. Oh, smile. Oh, Josh, I already played Goodbye, Pluto. Sure, why not? Goodbye, Pluto. So long to your tradition and your solo life's ambition of just whirling around the sun. Goodbye, Pluto. Being number 9 was nice till you lost your planetary status. Now you're simply rocket ice. There are 8 that spin before you, and they use up all the rays that the sun gives to her children to turn the night to day. So goodbye, Pluto. I know it doesn't seem quite fair. 3,000 million miles away, and God just leaves you there. And I think I understand when the spin gets out of hand. Sometimes all that's left is how to say goodbye. Goodbye, Pluto. All this bidding you would do, but both of us know better that you're orbiting it through. Never mind, middle Pluto. With one roll around the sun, 250 years go by, and when that year is done, by that time, Pluto, they'll be dead and gone to dust, taking their equations with them. Their opinions gone to rust, and I think I understand when the spin gets out of hand. Sometimes all that's left is how to say goodbye. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. Oh. Goodbye, old me. You were useful while you lasted. Now I'm dropping off that bastard that kept springtime out of reach. Farewell, you old familiar. As you track your way through space, there comes a time when all of us are done and get replaced. So goodbye, Pluto. You'll be salty for a while, but a couple trips around old Sol, you'll be back in style, and I think I understand when the spin gets out of hand. Sometimes all that's left is how to say goodbye. All that's left is how to say goodbye. We go by 31,000 miles an hour. All that's left us are these pictures of where we've been. It's been years since we knew gravitational slingshot. We've used up all of our planets and fooled our friends. They think that together we humble the moon and the stars. They see us in orbit, admiring our closeness. But what they don't see is this space in between us, the millions of miles that defy diagnosis. We were like rockets, all anticipation, countdown and fire. Our making love left us breathless, and the rest without atmosphere. And if we were braver, we'd just fly by like Voyagers. But our greatest intentions leaves us sharing a couple slices and a beer. One day I swear I'll just fire up these engines and be well past Alpha Centauri before you even notice. But what will we do with this space in between us? The millions of miles that defy diagnosis. Dear Amelia, is the joke on the rest of us you laughing at the instruments that sending you will nowhere at all? Dear Amelia, did your Electra let you down? And when all that metal hit, tell me, did you miss your ticker tape parade and your name in the news again? Did you finally find a lover who wouldn't sell your name in the deep blue invitation written on the South Pacific waves? Amelia, Amelia, with the steady glow of the dashboard lights all went black, and you went spinning down, so certain, so true, into the deep dark blue. Dear Amelia, I'm writing all this down, sealed in an old bottle and sent it on the restless sea to you, dear Amelia. You know we landed on the moon, and I will get this message through, 'cause if this bottle cracks and breaks like your wings or a heart, it will go spinning down, so certain, so true, into the deep dark blue. I hope he's the one this time, and he sees you as a mystery. He doesn't mind some history and understands that goodness doesn't spring from nowhere. I hope he's the one this time. I pray to God that he's an A1 listener. Fingers crossed that he's one kick-ass kisser, and that he holds your hand for no good reason. Who'd hold against you all you meant to someone else? What fool would leave you broken like the last one always does? I hope he's the one this time. May your party go on uninterrupted. As your heart gets reconstructed, you untie the pretty bows of compromise. Cue up the band and dry your eyes and say that he's the one, 'cause maybe he's the one. I hope that he's the one this time. I hope he's the one this time. It's a shame you mess around with men. It's a shame the way you hurt me. It's a shame the way you mess around with men. Waiting home alone by the telephone, waiting for your call, but you don't call at all. It's a shame you mess around with me, man. It's a shame the way you play with my emotions. It's a shame you mess around with them, man. You're like a child that plays on a stormy day. First you play with love, and then you throw it away. Why do you use me? How you abuse me? Why don't you stand to be so cool? Why don't you free me from this prison? 'Cause I've served them as a fool. Why do you use me? Why can't you use me? Why don't you stand to be so cool? Why don't you free me from this prison? 'Cause I've served as a fool. You and I must make a pact. We must bring salvation back. Where there is love, I'll be there. I'll be there to comfort you. I'll be there with all you do. Just call my name, and I'll be there. Ooh, yeah. I'll be there to comfort you. Build my world of dreams around you. I'm so glad that I found you. I'll be there with a love that's strong. I'll be your protector. I'll keep holding on. Let me fill your heart with joy and laughter. Our togetherness is all I'm after. If you need me, I'll be there. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'll be there. I'll be there. Just call my name. Just call my name. And I'll be there. I'm looking for something in particular. Give me a second. Very superstitious, writing on the wall. Very superstitious, ladder's about to fall. 13-month-old baby broke the looking glass. 7 years of bad luck, good things in the past. Well, you believe in things that you don't understand, and you suffer. Superstition ain't the way. Very superstitious. Nothing left to say. Very superstitious. Devil's on his way. 13-month-old baby broke her looking glass. 7 years of bad luck. All that stuff will kick your ass. But you believe in things you don't understand, and you suffer. Yeah. Superstition ain't the way. No. But you're superstitious. You're looking for things that you don't want to believe in. And then you're walking around and things take care of the dentist. And he did all the things that you try to avoid every time for the rest of the year. Then this is the month that comes around and they're pulling you by your ear. Baby, superstitious. Yeah. Watch your face and hands. 7 years of bad luck, good things in the past, yeah. But you believe in things that you don't understand, and then you suffer. Superstition ain't the way. Very superstitious. Very superstitious. Well, then you believe in things that you don't understand, and you suffer. Very superstitious ain't the way. Even tonight, everything is really kind of groovy. You call me up, you say I wanna see a movie. First you say no, you got something to do, and then you stop and said, oh shoot, nothing's kind of spooky. What is spooky? It'll be out like you. Spooky, yeah. You got your spooky flavor. Thriller, but that's a thriller. Get up tonight. When I came home last night, you wouldn't make love to me. You would fast asleep. You wouldn't even talk to me. You said, I'm so crazy. coming back from trick-or-treating intoxicated, said, just wanna love you. That is why I'm so elated. Give it to me, baby. Give your sweet love to me. Give it to me, baby. Give your sweet love to me. Give it to me. Give me that funk, that sweet, that funk, that sweet. Give it to me, give it to me. Give it to me, give it to me. And give me that stuff, that sweet funk. Oh, oh. 'Cause it's a thriller tonight. Don't know the lyrics, but it's alright. It's 'cause it's thriller tonight. Spooky. If you want me to stay, I'll be around today to be available for you to see. But I'm about to go, and then you know, for me to stay here, I've got to be. You'll never be in doubt, that's what it's all about. But there's a woman taking up my time. Hey, who ate all the Smarties out the bag and made me mad? I get to get out the back of the fun. But you know that you're never no good. Reese's peanut cups ain't number one. Yeah. If you see me again, I hope that you have been the kind of person that you really are now. You've got to get it straight. How could I ever be late when you're the woman taking up my time? Oh, how could you ever allow? I guess I wonder how I would get out a bag full of fun. You can hold on to them other M&Ms, the ones with peanuts or ain't number one. Yeah. So if you see me again, I hope that you have been the kind of person that you really are now. Hey, yeah, that spooky, baby, yeah. Oh, breathe deep the gathering room, echoes laughing from every room. Nights in white satin, never meaning to end. Letters I've written, never meaning to send. How long as I was growing up did I think that song was about the Ku Klux Klan? Nights in white satin, yeah. Darkness falls across the land. The midnight hours close at the land of creatures scalded, creatures of blood to terrorize y'all's neighborhood. And whomever should be found without the soul for getting down must stand and face the hounds into a corpse show. The foulest stenches in the air of funk of 40,000 years and grisly souls of every tomb are closing into studio doom. And you thought you'd fight to stay alive, your body shivered, for no mere mortal can resist the evil of the thriller tonight. Get up, get up, get up, woo! Tonight, yeah. Yeah, that is. Oh, yeah. And when you see me again, I hope that you have been in a decent costume than the one you wear now. Oh, you mean to say that ain't no costume you wear? Oh, I guess I need to excuse myself because I thought that was your costume. That's the way you really look. Is that the way you look? Is that the way you look? Yeah. Was that the way you really look? What you mean you're gonna eat me from the head to toe? Yeah. Thank you so much for hanging out. This was a nutso evening. It goes crazy. I think I should never have chocolate. I'm allergic to it because I know what's going to happen later in the night. But that was me mashing together things I do and don't know. Anybody that's new to tonight, you'll see that tonight was not my normal. And 10% of whatever you send me, I don't care what it is, goes to Casa Myrna, Boston's largest provider of domestic violence awareness efforts and of shelter and support services to survivors. So money tonight goes to getting domestic violence people back on their feet and giving them a place to be. And that's my jam. Thank you for putting that up there, Craig. Give Craig a round of applause for he's become my Institute moderator at this point, keeping the riffraff at bay and letting the good riffraff in. And thank you so much. I have one letter to read, and it is from the lovely Sue Fitzpatrick, who is still here. I saw your name, Sue. High five on being born, because the world would be boring without you. This is, she says, happy birthday month. We're right at the end of that, aren't we, Sue? Yes, indeed. Yay. Thank you so much for that. I had 2 losses this week, and I've been compartmentalizing my ass off. And one of them was a gentleman by the name of Dan Driscoll. He died on the 21st, and we just found out about it. And Dan was an expert at recognizing old model aircraft from basically the beginning of model aircraft, right on up into the 50s and 60s. He was brilliant at that and a lovely man. And not to overshadow that, but 72 hours ago, I lost a man by the name of Don Srull. And Don was one of the most brilliant people I've ever known on this earth. He was he worked at Consolidated Aircraft in the 40s and 50s. And then he was, as a Democrat, he became part of Gerald Ford's money management team and had to get special clearance for that. And then he became not really a politician, but he did a lot of work that way. He was probably the most brilliant man I've ever known. And he, when I played in D.C., where he lived, the last time I actually saw him was not on our field of glory flying model airplanes. It was at a show at, and I'm looking out into the audience, and I'm playing Old White Men, and he's this little post-World War II, one of the sub-directors of Operation Paperclip, and tears running down his face. And he just, these men are what the song Old White Men is about. And to be perfectly honest with you, I am broken. I am broken with these conservative, white, whatever they believe in men, because they gave me, particularly Don, they gave me the wherewithal to believe in me, and they were bridges. They were absolute bridges. They were my bridges. They were my bridges from trying to be a black man in this world and not take so much anger to my grave for all that has happened and not happened for me. And these men thought I hung the moon. And that goes double in their direction too. That I would be so loved by these guys that were just so white and so whatever they are. And still they saw in me something that would bring us to a better tomorrow. And I think that's my job. I think my job is to take these lessons from these old white men and bring us a better tomorrow, because that's all I got. I can't, look at it, there's 57 people still listening to this, and I appreciate that. I wish it was 357. I wish I was bigger. I wish I was bigger in this business. I wish I had maybe it's the wig. I wish I had a larger presence. It wouldn't be about money. I'd still drive a minivan. I'm telling you, I would like a big field. I'd like to own a big piece of property with 25 acres to fly my model airplanes on. But other than that, I would give it away. I would give it away. I would give it all away. So these children didn't have to go through what I went through and worse. And these men taught me that there's a tomorrow to shoot for. I was such a strange boy. 40 years or so back then. Fat with big thick old glasses. I had trouble making friends. Cruising through my neighborhood. Could easily have come to no good till I stumbled into the workshops of old white men. Call your mother, you can stay. That's about all they'd ever say. And they'd take the lid off of some old wooden box, and inside would lay a gem made of string and spring, wood and glue. Right then and there, I'm sure I knew firsthand the raw ingredients of old white men. Old white men, get teary-eyed December 7th. Old white men, salute every flag they see. Old white men, didn't care how cool I could not be. A drop of glue will do to helping men. To cap on when you're through, said old white man. It was all ball-peen hammers and calipers, dovetail joints and acetone, tubes and printed circuits, screws and spokes and wheels. The difference between truth and opinion. When you're old enough, be sure you vote. And never trust a woman wearing more than 3-inch heels. Oh, white men, living cross-cut chainsaw lives. Old white men, they don't talk back to their wives. Oh, white men, thanks to them, I can sharpen your kitchen knives with a stone. Sometimes when I'm alone, I wonder what became of old white men. Do they synchronize their watches as on and on time marches? Do their belts need extra notches as their waistlines go big and round? I call their wives up often, and I carry their husbands' coffins as these gray hairs of my own chase me down. Over the years I outgrew my awkward situation. I went to college, joined the cause, became the black man I never was. Over the years I learned to view white men with suspicion, 'cause I'd heard the world was ruined by old ass white men. Last Thursday I was hunched over my Briggs and Stratton mower, trying to adjust the carburetor, and this kid come bending my ear, always bugging me when I'm working. So I said, make yourself seem useful, son. Clean the carbon off that spark plug, wipe it down, and hand it here. Oh, white man, look me squarely in the eyes. Oh, white man, they look right past my skin. Oh, white man, I can hear them all still saying, are you gonna just stand there with that sanding block, son? Remember Dan Driscoll looking at me on this, because I'd take an old-time model airplane and put these modern bits and pieces on it, like fenders and stuff. And he walked up to me on the flying field with a straight face and said, the rules say you're not supposed to take out any structure to make it lighter, but nothing says you can't put extra fun things on it. With a dead straight face, and he turned on his heels and walked away. And everybody around us laughed. I knew exactly where he was going with it. It was just hysterical. And Don Srull gave me the confidence to do a little bit of math in my head when I needed to, when I didn't think I was capable of doing. It said in so many ways that I could probably do anything. He would just look up in the sky like this and do this math in his head. Do pi r squared for the diameters of two propellers and add them together and say, yeah, that plane will fly because if it had one propeller, this is what it would be. But since it has these two, it's going to go. You're all set. He would do that math in his head. And it was like something exploded in my brain that I learned to do it right on the spot with him. And he took me aside. He says, never be afraid to use your brain and be wrong. He said, never be afraid to be wrong. Can I just go out and just... I just have to thank him for things like that. Oh, why bell, oh, oh, why bell? Thank you all for tolerating my playing and my stories. And thank you for being here. This is a rich week, and thanks for these love yous and thank yous and everything else. You modelers that are here, Thayer, Mike, and your family. I don't know who's there listening. Hug your wife and Erica for me, Mike. Yeah, Dan's gone, man. 1 month from beginning to end. Pancreatic cancer. Fucking thief. Thank you so much, everybody. Oh, Becca, I love you like thunder too, sister. Thank you so much. Thank you for being so wonderful to me in Colorado, where we were hanging. Ruth Carlos, thank you so much for showing up tonight. I hope you get a car. What the hell? What kind of last name is that? Damn, baby. Somebody pick Ruth up. She Carlos. I guess you're sick of that joke, too, I bet, too. Yeah. Joan Hacker, you're just the beans. Appreciate you being in my life. Craig, all you people. Andrew Vagel. Beeson. It was a wig. Oh, she beat you to it, Andrew. Yeah, this was a lot of fun tonight. Sorry to end it like that, but that's how it go. Mike, tell people here what a God Don was in every way. Just really one of the smartest people I've ever met in my life, and the kindest, enthusiastic about anything you were doing. And the way he could offer help and assistance and advice was mesmerizingly unafflicted. He just wasn't, you would never be insulted by the advice that he would give you. And he was just brilliant at it. Drew, tell Wendy I said, hey, I'm going to love her. Kat, I hope you're healing up. Yeah, Maria and Michael, love you. I just do. Yeah, you bet it was a hard show, Frank. I sang like a hinge, but it was a good hinge. But I knew I had to say something, but I didn't want to like be Professor Bomb Drop, you know. That's how we go. That's how we roll. Part of the growing up thing, I suppose. But yeah, this Don Srell guy, I actually think he might have. He was too tiny to be so, maybe, but I think he was also probably kind of probably a secret agent. I think he was. I think he knew a lot about a whole lot of things that he couldn't say. because I think he was just, but he thought, I mean, I have letters from him from 1986. Thank you, Andy. That's nice to hear. I'm a pro. I guess that's what that's about. Thank you so much for recognizing such. Because we in this, I mean, I had one guy, I mean, he was a wizard. He was Yoda. He was absolutely Yoda. There was no one more Yoda-like than him. I'm going to pull up a picture of him if I can find it. Because I can. We're still reeling. We just most of us can't believe that he's gone. To put it plainly, these guys, you feel like they're going to live forever because they have the information that lasts forever. There he is. There he is with me. We were scale judges more than once at the Nationals. But there we are, looking at planes, and we'd be there for 3 hours or more, looking at people's planes and looking at this and that and the other. And don't you know, just being there with him was a schooling. But he couldn't wait to do that with me. Look at him talking with his hands. That's what he was about. So, I guess for good measure, I should find a picture of Dan Driscoll and how wonderful he was. He was just a very cool cat. Yeah, it's a little harder to find. You'll just have to trust me. What a wonderful man he was. Very dry. Very, very dry. Very, very funny. Here's a nice one of Dan. That's Dan Driscoll. That big field I fly on with these guys. I've been flying out of that field since 1986. Thank you, Beth. I hope I am doing that. These guys would defend me to the end of the earth. We all bring our bags of bananas, for sure, in our lives to the field. But, racism or anything like that, sure, it's going to be there if you're brought up a certain way and you are, or wherever it is, and such. But these guys, when it came to me, I don't know if Doug Griggs is listening here. Doug is to the right of Genghis Khan. I just had lunch with him yesterday, and he's broken by this too because he's from the D.C. area, as is Mike, and these guys are hurting. But Doug spends half of his time teaching kids of all colors how to build these model airplanes and use their hands. So what do you do with that? He don't vote like me. He don't believe the things I believe. I'd probably have to kill him in a war, but I wouldn't, because it wouldn't be a war, because we have an understanding, and I love him. So that's how that works. I'm not exactly sure how that works, but that's how that works. So that's where we are. Yeah, there's an old, When an old man dies, a library burns. And I guess we could gender soften that. We can go. Oh, my goodness, Mike. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, these guys. When I'm sitting at the bench and I'm sanding something and it's got more sanding sealer and more sanding and more sealer, and I want to get it to shine. Yeah, we would like to say we're doing this for ourselves, but we're doing it. There's a lot of this we do for them because they know they would. It's so corny. It's so corny to think that we're doing this with them looking over our shoulders. Mandolin, yay, I'm glad you rescued the pixie sticks. Wait, no, I couldn't find Smarties to save my soul, and they are God's food. So, thank you for, you know what? Hi, Coco Pelli girl, sorry. Here's the story. Cheryl Wheeler, who has also been hospitalized recently for an unnamed ailment, used to say this, and I'm a firm believer in it, that a good performer, a good performer has the audience in the palm of their hand, and they take care of them. That is a performer's job, to send them home feeling taken care of. That's what a great performer does. However, there are nights when the audience takes care of you. And I would stretch that to mean community like this. That is exactly what you folks are. You are the community that takes care of me and each other. And all I am is a platform that sings a handful of pop tunes and my own. So thank you for taking care of me. And thank you for taking care of each other. You don't have to sign in here or anything, or just be out there. I have people coming up to me at model airplane meetings, at the supermarket. This 65 to 70 people that come on this feed, I see them all over the country. There's like 2 at each show. Hey, and they're out there. Frank was at the show the other night. Frank Farley, thank you so much for... thanks for reminding me, Frank, to download this CD Frank bought me, Black People Doing the Beatles. That's a very cool thing. Just hope I can get it to bounce over to my iPhone. Thank you. I love you, people. Those that don't know, this is I Love You. This is Flying. This is I Do It. Is both. Thank you, Dan. Thank you, Don. Thank you, everybody here. Love you, folks. See you next week, 7:30, YouTube.